Speaking of stuff getting juicy, Kanye West Drink Champs Part 2 dropped. Um, he had a plan on buying America and putting everyone on a level playing field. He also talked about cancel culture is a scare tactic. And ownership and what black people need to own.
Can we start with ownership?
Yeah, go ahead.
He said something that really was some real shit. I just want to know how y'all felt about it.
Because people know what he said.
Well, for the people that didn't see the Kanye interview, Kanye says that we as black people are too caught up on like the wrong shit. He said like, what do we own? Like braids. Like we tell women, like white women or whatever, they can't wear braids, or the word nigga and stuff like that. And but we don't own the block, but we be trying to hug the block and shit till we 45 and all types of shit. So what do we as black people actually own? Like what can we look at the top of and be like a value though, not a word, not a clothing, like
don't we own cocoa butter?
Boy, I'm gonna beat your
No, I'm serious. No, now that is an actual very like complex question.
This podcast. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
5% podcast. We on this, baby.
that's a good ass point though. And look at but look at us right now. We don't even have an answer.
Like no, that's true. Like we don't like.
It hit me.
Like, off the top of my head, I can't think of something that black people
real
just
shit, though.
own.
We don't just,
like that black people just own.
It's true, fool. Like that's crazy. And I'm not saying that we don't own anything. I'm sure some things we do own.
You mean like a on some not
we
Wakanda
talking about like a
level
TV
shit, but
network.
like,
We talking about
like
like
to
a
where it's
company.
only us.
Shit.
Oprah got her own network.
Oprah.
White people own buildings,
Oprah got her
blocks,
own network.
fucking.
That's all
Tyler Perry got his own studios.
But
We
rare.
getting there. Like
It's
It's rare.
It's still
but
shareholders
Black
in
people
that,
are
though.
coming.
We don't know what
because-
shareholders in that though.
Yeah.
pause. But this what I take. This what I take from this whole interview.
Yeah.
The overall view of it.
Kanye West. A real
Kanye, no. Kanye is
realist.
the black version of what the white people are. Does that make sense? Like white millionaires and millionaires.
How they act?
He's the black version of those. So
How?
he's up there in that level. So I'm gonna talk.
gonna let
I'm
these
a
niggas
billionaire.
He's talking because he's
Yeah.
in that.
He said he's the
point.
black Elon Musk.
Yeah, you know, yeah,
I feel what you're
exactly.
saying.
You're not Elon Musk trolling Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
I'm richest man and all this stuff. That's exactly how Kanye is. He's gonna now. This interview let me know that he is unapologetically him,
which is good.
That's a real nigga right there.
I made all this money. I did this. I'm doing this, and I want to do this. Exactly how, you know what I'm saying, which I commend him on, because we don't have nobody. A lot of like successful black people kind of toe the line so they won't lose everything.
Right.
You know, they make their money and let me just go on the weeds.
That's why I like Dave Chappelle. They make that Dave
We
Chappelle.
brought up Dave.
Still follow by the rules.
Yeah. So he's pretty much saying like, no, I did this. Like, you coming at me, but I make more money than you, or I can do this and I can do that, and you know what I'm saying. That's what we kind of really pretty much need, because that's exactly what our counter races do. Like when they got money, like they you know what I'm saying, they flaunt it. Like they
I was
flaunt
about
that
to
they
say,
got power. They flaunt, like, you know what I'm saying. Like
Black
let's
people.
let's
black
take
people
for
get
example
money
like
and flaunt,
Trump.
Material.
Trump got money, and he
Hold that.
Trump got money. He got to be president. I can do this. I'm this and I'm this. That's exactly how they talk. So we finally got somebody that's up there that's gonna talk like that for us.
Facts.
And I'm gonna actually. Can you go first? Because I like what you said.
Oh, I was just saying, black people. What I said was black people flaunt for material.
Right, when they get money.
Yeah, when they get money.
And that's right. In the back of what you were saying, like, I feel like he does that because he's tried so hard to prove he can get to that point.
Yeah.
So now that he's there, he's like, all right, I told you. Kind of like the Michael Jordan acceptance speech.
Yeah.
Like, I told you. You said you could guard me. You can't. You know, shit like that. So I think he on that kind of run. I hope what he said about buying America and putting everybody on the same plane. That whole spiel he was giving, like, we don't. Not that I'm asking for a handout, but he was right in the fact that if everybody had 100,000, it changes what we value. And I guarantee, like,
that was a cold ass.
That was cold. It's so true though. It's so true. A lot of the moves we make are based off of money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we had money. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say it was a dude running for president. I can't remember his name right now. He was an Asian man. I just can't remember his name. But
Yang.
Stop. No, it actually might be right.
Yang.
Yeah,
he ran for president.
He was trying to give.
Yep.
He was trying to give everybody. I believe $1,000
Andrew
a month.
Andrew Yang.
I was like, bro, that's a good plan because, imagine making $12,000 a year on top of your annual finances.
12,000?
Yeah, 1,000 a month.
You don't know the game. Go ahead.
No, I thought you said no. I
Got it.
No, this is what I said. No, I thought you said making 12,000 a year. I'm like, damn, what job you got?
The only
12,000 a year.
The only thing about that I don't really see working is like, okay, if we give everybody money, then all they're gonna do is just raise the price of everything, raise the price of living. So it's like, if we make it. The problem with making it an even playing field is if everyone has $1,000, then $1,000 is nothing.
100,000.
But the reality
Because
is
everyone has it.
I ain't gonna lie. I like the fact that
that's the point though. But it's not about the economic system. It's about changing.
That's the point. Get rid of money in general.
I think it should be a rich and a poor. It's just to be a better balance. Like, I feel like because some people just don't want the, you know what I'm saying? Some people just don't have the same aspirations, and not saying that's right or wrong.
So just kind of tighten the gap.
No, he's.
Well, that's what I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Exactly.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Balance it out a little bit more.
Right.
Like, the richer shouldn't keep getting richer. I mean, they should, like, you know what I'm saying, if you earned it. But then at the same time, though, you know what I mean? It also be more.
I don't think
both
there's
ways.
But he means like just regular working people all having 100,000, like just normal people, and then of course the rich stay rich. Like everybody, you can make more, but everybody's like.
This is my thing. How I feel about that. We should make it to where there's no homeless people. Like, there's nobody should be on the streets.
Now,
like,
see,
Now
that's
I
what we.
agree with
don't
hold on.
need to
You
be.
didn't watch the interview.
No,
Yeah.
I know. I'm just thinking like to myself. I'm like,
some people that live.
They
like
want
that.
to
He's
nomads.
talked about him. Kanye's homeless right now.
Yeah.
He's talking
No,
about
I
people
mean-
live like that for real.
you know what I mean in the sense of like,
People that want to actually.
like no, I'm saying like people
that's
that
trying to do
can't-
something with their life, but they just cannot.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
feel
That's
what
what I'm saying. It should be. To
okay.
be honest, if we being real, America shouldn't have any problem. That shouldn't even be a thing in America. Like because
I feel you, but then again,
we give off the energy to other countries.
Well,
as that's not a.
The problem is we have money hoarders. So it's like we have niggas that
That's
have
what, yeah.
all the money. It's like you have enough money to live at whatever means it is you want to live at. If you want to be in an island and own whatever, you can do that. Okay. But then you still have $38 trillion in the bank. Like, what are you doing with that money? Nothing.
See, I fuck with that too, though. I fuck with that too, though. But at the same time, though, if I made this shit, bro, you can't tell. How can you tell me how much money? You know what I mean?
I'm
like,
not saying that's the problem, though. You can't tell somebody.
But what's
that.
the goal?
Yeah,
But
no, that's
the
what I'm
thing
saying.
is, it comes down to ego and selfishness. It's like you can't. What do you tell
Which is
somebody?
fine to have,
What
but
do you
it
tell
still
somebody?
changes what you value. Like if everybody, I'm telling you, a lot of moves we make are based off of, oh shit, I ain't got no gas, or oh shit, I can't do this, or shit, I can't do that. Like if everyone had money like in their pocket and you could focus on strictly what you want to focus on, it would change a lot of shit.
would.
Now, if I had money, it'd be a lot of happy strippers.
This is why the conversation with Wes about like a lot of the stuff that's going on in America is if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
Okay.
Everything, all this stuff that we have problems with can be fixed with the snap of a finger.
but it's profitable.
Thank you. If it don't make money to the higher powers or whoever making these changes or whoever at the top, they not gonna care about none of that.
We know who's doing
if it like say
They
for
go by
instance
status quo.
like in homelessness, like if in homelessness can make them $20 million, oh they gonna be
funny
they
thing
gonna
is,
be out here trying to do it.
That so-called program is making a lot of people a lot of money, but they ain't gonna talk about that. They ain't gonna tell you what's going on with that. They gonna,
Talk your shit.
They're not gonna tell you what's going on.
No, talk your shit today.
No,
Talk it for real.
like the budget for all those programs and the progress calculations are so uneven, bro. It's fucking ridiculous, bro.
So you saying keeping people homeless is benefiting them more? So they're gonna
Nigga,
try
they getting funding from the government.
I already know. I'm
so-called-
just saying so you can say it.
so-called clean up these streets, but I niggas think, but it's
Yep.
they might output maybe 30% of
They're paying
that
themselves
money.
to clean up the mess that they made.
Bro, I'm talking about. It's ridiculous, bro. And that's why I speak how I speak on America. It's for reasons like that. That's what I'm saying, bro. This an evil world, bro. Like we can live in this world how we want to live, bro. But when you really look at like the surface of this shit, bro, this shit evil. Like it's evil.
But
I'm
Kanye
serious,
is
bro.
also. You're right, and you're right. Well, Kanye is also talking about changing the whole structure of America. A lot of shit is grandfathered in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I would like to see that.
A lot of shit is grandfathered in. So if we recalibrate the way we think and the way we move,
See,
and
I feel like no. Stop.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like that's what I've been saying, fool. And like when I was saying this a while back ago, like y'all would just say, "Oh, you living in a fake world, you got to restructure." And I'm like, that's what I'm saying. But that's what it's gonna have to take, bro. Like it's gonna have to. He can't. But at the same time, it's gonna have to take people thinking like him. You know what I mean? Like you have to think that at the end of the day, all of this is not set in stone, bro. The world doesn't have to run like this. The world doesn't have to be structured.
I just said.
it only has to. Go ahead.
If it's not gonna make them money, they're not gonna.
But
change
you're not saying
nothing.
you're not hearing what I'm saying though. I'm talking about even above that. They don't even have to have that money. If more people thought like Kanye, or even not even thought like Kanye,
it's not
just
gonna
thought with the
change.
freedom that he had.
Both of y'all are right. You're talking about in a perfect world, like we did the one episode, and you're talking about how shit is.
In reality.
Both of y'all are right. For you to be right, the shit at the top would have to change.
They would have to start thinking.
It would have to be a whole new.
That's what I'm saying.
They have to see it. Like the problem with today is they won't believe anything until they see it. So Kanye got to find a way to like make it happen.
No, the reality-
and show niggas
Right.
like, look, this is how it can work.
And that's why.
And then niggas would be like, okay.
And that's why he talked about getting his money to the trillions, to where like it's like nigga, shut the fuck up. This is how we doing things now. Type money.
But like even though that, like our world is so like you have to do so much to get stuff done that like say for instance like we got 3 branches of government. If all them are aligned on one thing, ain't nothing gonna get done. Like we all gotta make sure those 3 branches of government got all. If one is off, you can't do it. So that's how like uneven everything is. Like you have to go through three systems in order for something to get done.
Well, see,
that's what we're saying is like breaking that, bro. You know what I mean? Like
that's not gonna ever
but
change.
the
that's what I'm saying,
original,
but that's what it's gonna have to
the
take.
original
that's
Constitution and original plan for our government was the opposite of how it is now. It's like literally the total opposite. The government supposed to work for the people, not the government work. I mean, the government wasn't supposed to be a higher power than people. The people were supposed to be the higher
run
power.
the government.
The government over the years seen, God damn, this is the
For
gold
who
mine.
though? For who though?
What you mean?
When they made it, who was it for? Who was it supposed to work for?
It's for white people.
Okay.
But I'm saying the ideal
But
of
that's the thing. So many people got into it. It's like, okay, now we got to keep them in line. And then we got to keep them motherfuckers in line. So
it became.
we got to take charge, pretty much.
It became.
But that's because at the time everybody was white.
That's what
You
I'm
know
saying. Like,
that's why that's what we're trying.
That's
to
what
do.
I'm
but
saying.
I'm
We would
saying
have
the
to.
original-
We would have to go all the way to the point where we get rid of everything and start from the beginning. That's the only
that
way
would
we
be a
could
bad
get
idea
better.
because like this wasn't the idea of government. Like this was not
That
what it
would
was
be
made
a bad
for.
idea, but what has to happen? You gotta go through those 3 branches of government. for
I'm
that
saying-
stuff to even happen.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, like the government gained too much power and they're not trying to give it back.
Because
Like,
the reality,
One thing though, on the brighter side, we have a Trump card as humanity coming up. This new generation of
exactly.
people.
That's what I was about to say.
I was gonna say too. I didn't want to say it.
Y'all
I didn't want to
children?
say
That
I
makes
need a
sense.
lot of people to die.
That makes
But,
sense.
Hey,
at the
that's
same
the
time,
reality,
it needs to be a
bro.
whole like cycle of people. Like
Okay, DJ,
That
you
makes
know,
sense.
WWE,
He's 100%
right?
right.
You know,